Hey, this is Bashona Nerd, and I want to bring up an issue that a friend of mine brought to my attention. Andy K, of course, if you've seen the video, had mentioned that there were certain documents missing from the Cook Counseling Center that were in the possession of Robert Mills, and he's somewhat to blame for the shooting, and he's also to blame for impeding the investigation into the Virginia Tech shooting that happened 2 years ago. He killed 32 students and teachers, and eventually himself, as you may remember. But what happened is they were trying to investigate what caused him to do all this, and his report on his mental health from the counseling center was in the possession of the director. And one thing that Andy forgot to mention in his video, and I'm going to bring this up now because I think it is really important to mention here, the director has no rights to be holding those files in the first place. He has the right to look at them, but he doesn't have the right to be in possession of them. And just the fact that he was in possession of them, it's complicated. They say he was like transferring jobs or something. But yeah, he ended up taking the documents with him, and he did something that was not only illegal, but also, more importantly, impeded the investigation efforts. So, yes, now he's got his attorney, Edward McNellis, saying that he showed much candor and diligence in returning the documents, and that is simply not true. We all know lawyers are paid to lie to people, and this is definitely a blatant lie. I mean, he was not candor. He didn't show any candor or diligence. He was 2 years late in presenting the evidence in this case, and that is just incompetent. I mean, I don't know what this guy was thinking. I mean, I know he was packing his stuff and moving to a new job or something, but the fact that he had those documents, he should have left them in the counseling center. And just the fact that he did this, you know, it's very, like I said, it's disturbing. I really wish this guy gets what he deserves. I mean, justice has to be done, not only to the family, but to the victims as well. Because, you know, he's got a little, the guy behind the Virginia Tech shootings left behind a little sister, and, you know, she had to grow up, like, with people blaming her family on something that this kid did, then that is going to be horrible. This little girl is going to live a horrible life because of something that happened 2 years ago, and people are blaming the family for it. So, cut the family some slack. It wasn't their fault. This kid was supposedly mentally ill when he was little, and didn't mix well with other children. So, that's all I gotta say about that.